Ou alors Val d'Europe.
À Val d'Europe, là, il faut passer par Châtelet.
Châtelet.
Il faut prendre le RER B au deuxième sous-sol pour aller à Châtelet. Et ensuite le RER A en direction de Marne-la-Vallée. Ouais, c'est dans le même axe. Voilà, c'est je crois que c'est. Attendez, je vais vérifier. Non, merci. Je crois que c'est Gare de Lyon ou Gare de l'Est, mais bougez pas, je vais vérifier. C'est Gare de l'Est.
France FAQ number 1 from addictedtofrance.com. Welcome to the first France FAQ, a short mini podcast that will periodically appear in between regular Join Us in France episodes. If you're subscribed to the Join Us in France travel podcast, which you should be if you don't want to miss anything, the France FAQ shorts will magically appear in your podcasting app just like any other episode of the Join Us in France travel podcast. If you're not subscribed, and what are you waiting for? It's free! You will have to go to addictedtofrance.com/elections to listen again or to submit a comment. So here you go. France FAQ number 1. How do elections work in France? The results are in, and it's going to be Marine Le Pen against Emmanuel Macron in the second round of the French presidential election. But never mind this election. How much do you know about French elections generally? Here are 15 items that I bet most of you do not know. 1. In France, we always vote on a Sunday. That's easy. Most of you probably knew that. Number 2. We only vote for one thing at a time. We vote for president today, go back and vote for parliament a few weeks later. Number 3. The new French president will take office no later than on May 15th, but our constitution does not mandate a day. Number 4. French presidents are not sworn in at all. There are lots of events surrounding the investiture of the new president. I guess you say investiture? I don't know how you say that in English. Some of the things that happen during the investiture are firing of cannons on the Place des Invalides. A lot of things happen in Paris with a lot of panache, but they're different each time. Number 5. French people will vote again for parliament, our House of Representatives, in 2 rounds to be held on June 11th and June 18th, 2017. We always hold a vote for parliament 1 month after the presidential election. That is mandated by law. Number 6. French people register to vote in the city where they live by going to City Hall, aka la mairie. Alternatively, they could register to vote online using a government portal. But this is new. There are no voter registration drives in France, and yet most people figure out how to do it. Okay, that's a bit snarky. Maybe I shouldn't do it. Number 7. Once a French person is registered to vote, renewal is automatic, unless the person moves to a different city and wishes to vote somewhere else. Number 8. French voters are not, emphatically not, asked to indicate a party preference when registering to vote. We think that our party preference, if any, is nobody's business. Number 9. French campaigns are much shorter than they are in America. The campaign for president started around January this year, 2017, and the first round of vote was held in April. French people think 4 months is way too long, so if they only knew how long it can really be in America. Number 10. When you go to vote in France, you pick up pieces of paper. You vote with pieces of paper. You pick up at least 2 and 1 envelope, and on these pieces of paper are printed the names of candidates. When you get to the voting booth, we call it an isoloir, then you put the paper that you want inside of the envelope. And that's it. These envelopes are opened and counted by humans under supervision from other humans. I had a friend explain the process to me yesterday. It's a bit convoluted, but they manage. People who put more than 1 paper in the envelope or write anything on the paper automatically nullify their vote. And they know that because it says so in the isoloir. 11. Voting boxes are transparent and they are all the same all over the country. These same transparent boxes are used when holding every election, started with a first-grade class president. So even children are familiar with how voting works. And that's because we hate surprises and we don't want complications when it comes to voting, which is strange because typically French people love to complicate everything. Number 12. Since the system is simple, we always know the result of the election at 8 p.m. on election day. No press organization is allowed to announce results before 8 p.m. on election day. No piecemeal announcement of results or of any polls throughout the day. Number 13. French territories in different time zones vote on a different day, so they are not influenced by mainland results. Number 14. There is a mandatory electoral silence between midnight, the Friday before the election, and Sunday 8 p.m. on election day. That means that journalists and candidates are asked not to release any new polling results or partial counts, and that the candidates may not engage in campaigning during that time. Number 15. Despite having to go to the polls so many times, for instance, this year in 2017, we'll have to go back 4 times, participation in elections is generally pretty good. For instance, the first round of presidential, 77% of eligible voters participated in the first round, whereas only 58 participated in the last general election in the US. So, there you have it. 15 things you probably didn't know about French elections. Okay, you probably knew some of them, right? To listen again or talk back, go to addictedtofrance.com/elections. Au revoir! This episode is licensed under the Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial Non-Derivatives International License.